Henry getting clear though. It's Thierry Henry!
It's the boss. But here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How good is he?
It's Ronaldo. Oh, he's done it! He has only gone and done it! Cristiano Ronaldo! And Gerrard! Oh, you beauty! Balotelli! Aguero!
This is the football heritage.
So it would be better if we start with Arsenal. I think.
Oh, you want to start with Arsenal?
No, I think we just have a general conversation.
No, I think it would be better because genuine emotion will come out from.
Bro, how are you breathing?
Yeah, I mean, not too bad, man. I mean, let's ignore the last, I don't know, 2 hours of my life. But that's pretty good.
I found out my sink's not deep enough for me to waterboard myself. So, this is the lowest point I've ever felt as an Arsenal fan since 2006.
Bro, record. That could be a good start.
I'm already recording, man. Like, I've been recording, so like, we'll just get into it.
I don't know, man. I think for me, Birmingham was probably a lower point.
Than this.
Oh, we're in.
No, but I think Birmingham was lower than 06.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm not sure, man. Because it's just been a downward spiral since 06, man.
I still hate Belotti to this day,
So, like, what do you want to start first? Do you start with Europa League? Do you want to start with Champions League?
Let's start with the elephant in the room.
Okay, let's start with Europa League. Let's get the easier game out of the way. Let's talk about United Roma. That was done and dusted last week. So, very comprehensive win from United. It's not something you probably expected. I mean, I didn't expect Roma to be that poor. I thought they put a bit more of a challenge than they did. And also, it seems like Ole and United have gotten rid of their semi-final hoodoo as well. So, props to them.
And about time. But they got it done in style.
I mean, they can see the 5 goals.
No. But okay, the first leg was done in style. The second one happens, man. Just lost by a goal. It's not that deep.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's the 5 goals conceded. You don't see that as a concern. I think United was sick. They're the favourites to win it. So.
To be fair, I think they just conceded those goals to be. Well, I don't know if you're talking about the recent game or the game in the first leg. I think I heard that United had a poor first half before they kind of really woke up in the second half and just took over the game. It was 2-1 at half time.
The first half, it wasn't. I wouldn't say poor. It was a bit flat.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit less energy, but then second half they turned up. Pogba had an amazing game that first leg as well.
Yeah, he looks like he's coming into real prominence now towards the end of the season.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the Euros, I suppose.
The second game doesn't mean.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
So, okay. So.
Yeah, but it's good to see. It's good to see Van der Beek getting minutes, Bailey, Tellers.
Football's funny. Yeah, he'll probably come on and score the winner of Van der Beek in the finals. That's just how football works sometimes. You know how Batshuayi hardly played for Chelsea when they won the league, and then he came on and scored the winner that clinched against was it West Brom in 2017? But
that happens, man.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Manu. Oh, definitely their favourites.
Yeah.
But this is Emirates competition, though. That's the only other thing.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
The guy reached 3 finals with 3 different teams. That's mad.
I was thinking when I was watching us play earlier on today, I was thinking Man U destroys whoever wins this game. They're going to destroy them. I think.
But one thing is, Man United tend to be cautious in some big games. Well, that's amazing in the Premier League, actually. Like against Arsenal, it would have been a very dead game. Against Villarreal, it might be a bit more open.
I think you have too much for Villarreal to handle. Even though they are a good tactical side, I think United have too much to handle.
Exactly. In terms of players, man.
I reckon they're a Champions League team. They're not a Europa League team.
But they should have been in Champions League if they didn't bottle their group. So
They're a very good team. Like,
Honestly, man.
they're a sick run in the Premier League as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so props to Ole. Everyone like kind of doubted him. He like no one thought people still call him the PE teacher, but you know he's a very good PE teacher. It seems.
I like him.
Yeah.
I personally like him.
Like the only thing is like I still don't think United have like a kind of style of play, but he's still doing well.
Bro, I was about to say this. That is the reason why I don't like him. Is that Man United's style of play looks like going down or let the team have some good chances and then play football, but it's still not.
Yeah, but
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's like individual brilliance.
It's like he doesn't have. Yeah, it's like he doesn't have a philosophy.
It's like he says
Pep, you can see his
like-
philosophy. For
like
example,
before games,
Sarri, you can see his
yeah.
philosophy.
like before games,
So
he
you
just tells
can
them
see
to like before games, he just tells them to like go and have fun. That's how it looks like when United play.
Bro, for real.
yeah, I think
Go
he's
on,
more
lads.
like a motivator.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's
you know,
what it looks
he's
like,
definitely
yeah.
improved the team though. Everyone seems to be happy as well, so that's always good cohesion, good atmosphere in the changing room. So
He's
That's
like
what
a
I'm
Zidane kind of manager,
Mm.
not like a Pep or
yeah, good man.
No, I like him. I actually like
Should we move on to the other game that happened today?
All right, look, for Arsenal, let's talk about the positives.
No, please,
First,
Micael, I can still kick you out. I can still kick you out this chat.
clean sheets, bro, clean sheets.
Okay.
No,
Should we even talk about this game, or should we talk about the first leg? I really don't know, man. Let's talk about the first leg. Yeah. Actually, no.
Alright. No, talk about it, bro.
My brother brought up a good point. He said, "Why does Emirates Villarreal's team look more well drilled than Arsenal under him?"
I mean, you
Oh,
guys
no.
are dirty. You guys.
We didn't do him dirty. No, we didn't do him dirty. He deserved to be sacked. We didn't do him dirty at all. He deserved to be sacked at Arsenal.
No.
How do we do him dirty?
Nah, you got
How?
disrespect. Nah, I've been treated wrongly.
How?
Look,
You're gonna
look
say-
where are you? Look where you are now, and look where you were when you got rid of him.
You
Okay.
can't
No.
retrospectively look at a situation and
You can't
say
foresee the future, but if you look at it from now, was he really
No,
worth
no.
something?
that's like looking
Yes,
at Man
100%. What do you mean? No, of course. Like Arteta's worth sacking now as well. Yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. Both of them are worth sacking, given the situations they were both in.
Amir.
Lucy, do you agree Arteta's worth sacking? No.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
You-
bro.
I'll be honest. I haven't wanted them in since December.
December. Okay, so you know, it took me a while, but like you know,
Yeah.
I was hanging on by a thread. I was like, before I was like, yeah, blah blah blah, and then maybe around February, it's like, you know what? If he gets sacked, I can't really complain. But now, like, yeah, it's just not happening. We're 9th in the league. We're out of Europe. We're not playing European football next year for the first time in my lifetime. So
No, but I'm
That's
interested.
mad.
You say looking now, you wouldn't get rid of Emery. You would. Sorry,
no,
you would get rid of-
I would have got rid of both. Given the circumstances they're both in at each time, respectively, I would get rid of both.
No, but obviously, yeah, where you were and during Emery's, okay, that makes sense to get rid of him. But looking at it now in hindsight, do you feel that you should have just stuck with him?
No,
I mean,
no,
it's a very, very hypothetical situation.
no. Like, given our current circumstances now, I still would have sacked him. Like, you can't predict the future. Like, you know,
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, no, you're right.
so
Like
Let's-
if you looked at Man City, the season Pep took over, he didn't win the league, he didn't win anything in his first season. Would you have said, "Oh, I would have kept Pellegrini"?
Yeah, but that's not Arteta's first season, is it?
it's his first
Yeah,
full.
he had first full season, I guess. But it's like the same thing. It's like easy to look in.
Pep didn't decline to this level. Pep didn't do like a madness.
Yeah, of course. But like, we don't
Declined
have standards.
Plus, I mean,
I'm saying that first season he had where he didn't do well, barely got into top 4. I don't think he won a trophy. I'm saying you would still keep Pep. You wouldn't say, "Oh, I would have kept Pellegrini." No Man City fan
Goodness,
would
Pep,
say
but
that.
bro,
yeah, but I
yeah,
wouldn't pipe.
but that's
I wouldn't
Pep
pipe
as
up-
well.
But I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
pipe
He's
I'm saying-
got a CV.
What
I wouldn't
Pellegrini
pipe
did.
up after the
Well,
first season.
Yeah.
But I'm not piping up after the first season saying he needs to leave. Second season he delivered.
Let's get back to the actual game tonight. So like let me just talk about the first half, yeah. So we probably lost this tie before any ball was kicked in the first leg. So the lineup for that first leg is my dates. You know what, yeah. In our most important game of the season, this man decided to play a false nine. He actually thought he was Pep. I don't know what he tried to do with the false nine thing. Like Xhaka left back, Chambers right back, Holding and more. You know, it's one of the most diabolical managerial decisions I've ever seen from a manager in a semi-final time.
Had you guys ever played false nine before?
No.
Under Arteta?
No. I mean, decided to do it in our biggest game of the season.
Take risks, bro.
Martinelli was on the bench. Aubameyang was on the bench. And Nketiah was even like, I don't want Nketiah, but at least he's a striker. At least he was on the bench. And now you want to try something new in one of the biggest games on the season. And then what?
Okay. Why is he? What? Yeah. What? This is what I didn't get. Like, why is he trying to copy?
I don't know. I really don't know. I try not to question him. Like, yeah, let's see what happens. But no.
We understand why the strikers aren't scoring. That makes sense.
No, maybe it was because injured. What malaria thing? Aubameyang just came back from malaria. I don't know why he didn't just start Martinelli. Martinelli was there. He's been fit. And
Nketiah, like the wingers are scoring. City's wingers are scoring. They're scoring basically, but yours aren't. So where's your goals going to come from?
I have no idea. Like even the performance. Wait, David, you're muted, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry. The goals are coming from nowhere.
Wait, Joe Willock. Is it Joe Willock on loan at Newcastle has more goals than our home midfield combined this season in the league? He's been there for 3 months.
Days.
5 months he's been there.
No, and mostly as a sub as well.
Exactly, as a sub. No, even the performance when he came on, that's one of the most shoddy performances. Yeah, that's a bias guy. He's been trying to get us knocked out of this competition since the very first knockout stage. Like in every round, he's done something that's worth him getting dropped, but he still doesn't get dropped. He still continues to play, and then it eventually cost us. You know what? Even before then, when we went 2-0 down, where they just hit us. They scored within like the first minute. Did they?
Yeah. So within 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes. Man. And you're already on the back foot. You're already chasing a game in a two-legged tie against someone who's a very good tactician. It's just,
everyone saw that the Bucks had to leave at half time, but he's the only person that didn't see that.
But isn't that bad? Because you only really lost by 1 goal in the tie.
We lost. A punch in the face is a punch in the face.
So I think we the 10th place team in England lost to the 7th place team in Spain.
Are we even 10th still? I don't know.
Yeah, we won. Every time I take the table, we're 10th, no matter the result.
I mean,
even to get something out of that game last week, was what thing? I don't know how VAR didn't overturn it. Saka had to dive to get us something out of the game. We can't score for. I don't know, for some reason. It's just insane.
No, you talking about scoring has just made me realize how grateful I am to Edinson Cavani, the guy. What a striker, man. I said, if only he decides to leave this guy on the bench when he's fit against a big team again, man, I'll be pissed off.
He's going to start Martial. He's not going to start Martial for a while. No.
But sometimes he'll start Rashford up front.
That's true. So let's talk about this week, the game that happened within the last 3 hours. So I'm not going to argue, that is one of the worst performances I've supported this. I've been going to games since 2003. That is the worst home performance I've ever seen in my life. Like, there was no intensity in that first half whatsoever. You wouldn't you thought it was like an exhibition match. You wouldn't think it was a semi-final of the Europa League, the most important fixture of our season. And that's the kind of intensity and the performance you brought out is pathetic, man. Like, from everyone, manager, players. The only one you could say maybe kind of put their weight or worth, whatever, in that kind of performance was maybe Aubameyang, but he didn't have much service. Pepe tried to do stuff. He tried to do Emma Smith-Rowe as well, but everyone else was just drab, boring, no passion, no desire.
Tierney was pretty good.
You know what? He's not even fully fit. He shouldn't have been playing. Xhaka was supposed to start, wasn't he?
Yeah, he must have picked up a knock or something.
Yeah, he got injured in the warm-up, so Tierney had to start instead.
Why do you guys even try Xhaka left back?
Look, man, I don't know.
Doesn't make no sense to me.
I don't know.
Like you guys have what's my guy's name?
Cedric. We have Cedric, we have Chambers, we have Bellerin, we have Saka can play left back. You know, and
Bro,
we just
you might as well call just Maitland-Niles back from his 11 or something and play him there.
those, you know, that would cost money, and then, you know, we don't really like to spend money on our club, so we like to spend it poorly though. But
Yo, you guys are gonna struggle getting people in the summer. People of caliber.
oh my god, do you know who stank today as well? Odegaard. Oh my god. Oh dear God. Oh my days, man. No. He was a passenger. He was a passenger in both legs. He just like, you know, when him and Sabas, they do this thing, yeah, where the way they play aesthetically makes them look very busy, but they're at the same time not doing anything. You get what I mean? They look like always looking around, spinning, blah, 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 but they're not really doing anything. They're just passing it sideways. They're not really trying to penetrate the defense. They're not trying to take shots. It's just, you know. And then, oh my, do you know what? Over the 2 legs, you know who had the most shots for our team?
You know, I didn't watch the game, but I'm gonna guess Partey.
Rob Holding, over 2 legs, had four shots. That's it. 4 shots. Over the 2 legs, that was the most. 4.
That is terrible. That is actually really bad. Did Pepe play 90 minutes on both legs?
I think so, yeah. We played 9 minutes today.
That is bad then. That is bad.
Who do you want to play instead?
No, Pepe.
No, it's bad. It's bad that you had a winner playing like 180 minutes and he didn't even have 4 shots.
David, what's our playing style?
I think he's been told not to shoot, to be honest.
No. David, what is our playing style? Can you tell me?
What type of tactics are those? Don't shoot.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know what we're trying to do.
Like last season it was a Aubameyang and Inshallah. I don't know what it is this now. It's cross and alhamdulillah. That's what it is, man.
Shoot. I said that. Don't shoot, bro.
Because literally, you know what happens? The ball goes out wide. The wing and the fullback will just pass between each other, and then they'll go back to the midfielder. And then it will just like go to the other side, do the same. Maybe we'll get crossing, corner, goal kick, something happen. Like, we can't create anything, man.
That sounds crazy from my point of view, but we can't be making big sides. We need to, as a club, the hierarchy needs to say, look, we're not getting in top 4 next season. We're not getting in top 4 the season after that. We're not challenging for the season to title in 2 years. We need to completely rebuild.
Do you know what? The whole club needs to be rebuilt. The whole club needs to be burnt to the ground and rebuilt again. The owner needs to go. The hierarchy needs to go. Edu needs to go. Arteta needs to go. Do you know what the thing is, yeah? With Arteta and Edu, it's time to go. Yeah. Do you know what the thing is with those two is, yeah? Like Arsenal, imagine Arsenal's like the Great Fire of London, and you've given Edu and Arteta, who are like 5-year-old kids, water guns to try and put out the whole fire. That's what it is. That's what effectively trying to fix Arsenal has been like for them. They're 2 inexperienced people in their jobs trying to like fix a burning ship or sinking ship, should I say?
Yeah. Because from my point of view, right, the Partey signing doesn't make sense.
It didn't.
Partey, when you're challenging for the title, you're challenging for top 4, and he's like the guy who puts you over the edge. You don't sign Partey and put him around rubbish.
Do you know the thing with Partey is, yeah, we had a whole summer to sign this guy, but we waited to like the last few hours of the deadline then to release pay out his release clause.
That's you could tell that like proper movie like uni shoots.
And then he's not even been fit as well. Like he's been playing, he doesn't look fit whenever he plays. He gives the ball away. He looks sluggish at times, laid back. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I like him.
I like Partey. Maybe the whole thing of sorry.
No, I was going to say, if he's 22, 23, 5, but he's 28, 27, 28.
Yeah.
He's got, 2 more seasons at like top in his prime before he starts slowly declining. And like, I don't think we're going to be anywhere near top 4 title challenging within 2 years. With this management, with these owners. It doesn't make sense.
Players want to leave as well. Lacazette will probably leave. Leno wants to leave. Bellerin's leaving. like we're going to end up with like Holding as one of our core spine. And I still don't know how he's still an Arsenal player as well. Him.
Out of interest, who would you guys like be recruiting? What kind of players do you think?
That's the
Me.
thing. I don't. You go first, because
I maybe a priest, a pastor, because divine intervention is the only thing that's going to save this club at this moment in time. I don't think, like literally, players I really don't know who'd even come to us in this kind of stage. Unless you'd have to like throw money at them. We can like the best thing you have to do is like just buy players within the league that are like out around like clubs around us. So like, I don't even know, man. Like who would even come? Like, pardon? Who'd you say? Ward Prowse.
Lingard won't go Arsenal,
he
bro.
said Lingard. If you said Lingard,
Lingard
No,
won't go.
want to buy players
No
like
way, I
Ward
can't.
Prowse, Milaholovic.
you think Ward Prowse is coming to Arsenal?
Bro, no, those are the type of players you can probably attract. Like
I don't think he wants to come. Bro.
John McGinn.
They feel like spend. You get people like Zaha and like the.
No. That's what's got us in this situation. Buying one player, putting all the money into it, and then saying we're done for the window. In my opinion, we should be signing young players. You need to go back to the old Wenger signings, just young players, and try and sell them for profit.
Okay. Which young players actually worked at your club? Okay,
So yeah, I'm not saying high profile young players. I'm not watching every single league, but promising talent we should be signing. We shouldn't be competing for instance, those Norwich guys who are coming up that we've been trying to sign for ages.
Oh,
And
like
when-
Max Aaron's, Todd Cantwell, Buendia.
Yeah,
Forget those guys. We can't sign those guys. We should be going for.
we could actually
Young
probably
talent.
sign. No, we can sign those guys. Like
Nah, you can, bruv. If Arsenal can't sign those guys,
no,
come
do you know
on.
if we can't sign those, like that's mad. Because
If you can't sign them, where are you going? League One?
It's not that they play for Norwich. It's the fact that they're going to cost money, and we can't be
No,
spending 50
I
million on one player.
think the way the players are going to leave the summer, we would have enough funds to like fund some of these transfers. Though.
But Bellerin's probably going to be like 15 million. If Leno goes, maybe like 20 million. Lacazette is probably 20 million. And who else is leaving?
Hopefully 34 as well.
See, the thing is, as much as I'd like that to happen, I'd rather Xhaka stay than us sign Ceballos on a
Oh no, those two cannot stay. Odegaard and Ceballos need to go back to Spain, man. They'll be playing for Celta Vigo and Granada next season. Those two stink as well.
Wait, I thought you rated Odegaard before
That's what I
today.
thought as well.
Huh? I thought two as well, but I've been deceived. This guy's been a
Bruv, after one game.
no. This has been over the like last two legs.
No, Odegaard was
Okay,
so
2 games.
Admittedly, it could be coaching.
Oh no, don't worry. Don't get me wrong. These players are poorly coached. We'll get into the manager next. Don't worry. We'll get into the manager.
Okay, let's go to manager now.
Okay, yeah, might as well. So, you know what? Yeah, let me start this because I've probably got a lot of stuff to like own up to. Yo, the whole Arteta thing. So I originally wanted Arteta as manager when Wenger got sacked. Not sacked. Sorry, when Wenger left in 2018. Yeah, I was like, I was trying Arteta. Yeah. Do you know why? Yeah, because I have a very naive way of thinking when I enjoy something. So I have this kind of like Disney fairy tale kind of thing, like former player, he's gonna come back, he's gonna turn the club around, he knows the club, blah blah blah. I thought that's all gonna happen, yeah. So we had Emery there, all Emery stuff happened, yeah. So like, you know, he got sacked, whatever, and then Arteta now comes, yeah. And then things were looking up like for last few games. You could actually see like the players were like there was a kind of like game plan. You could see some kind of like tactics, whatever, on the pitch. You could see it visibly. There was a notable difference, yeah. And then maybe he frauded his way. Well, I don't want to say he frauded his way. The three at the back probably saved us a lot to get to the FA Cup final, which we won. So I thought, you know what, we've won the FA Cup final. Maybe like, you know, despite having like a very poor season, you know, maybe next season things were looking up. Like even my prediction, I said we'd still get. I wouldn't say we didn't get Champions League. I said maybe we'd get fifth and maybe win Europa League. Yeah, but what has transpired since the start of this season has been a diabolical, shambolic, any kind of negative word or thing that connotes any kind of negative thing is what you can attain to Arsenal Football Club at this moment in time. Yeah, him. I don't know Arteta, like in terms of what he's been doing, he's made loads of funny decisions. Yeah. So the Guendouzi thing, I sort of understood because of behavior, etc. Blah blah blah. The Saliba thing, never really understood. The Ozil situation was still up in the air, you know. And then Willian as well. This whole kind of over reliance on Willian to perform in games, continually starting this guy when he was playing terrible every week. Like, was it how many games did we go without win in the middle of like November? It was like 8 games, I think it was. We went without win. Yeah. If you attacked him then, I wouldn't have complained. I really wouldn't have. And it's just gone. I thought it would turn around after the not Spurs game, after the Chelsea game when we won 3-0. I thought because like there's a thing where he wasn't playing a number 10 for some reason. And then almost Smith Rowe came in. I'm pretty sure Smith Rowe came in because someone got injured as well. That's the only reason Smith Rowe came into the team. So I thought, oh yeah, maybe with that in mind, things will look up. But no, it still continues to get worse and worse and worse. And now we're here. We're 9th in May. 10th in May, sorry. We're out of Europe. So, there's only one way this should go. He should be sacked, really and truly. He should be sacked. So I don't know what you guys think, but just let me know.
Arsenal can do what they want, but I'm just interested in what you think. So say you sack him, who can you get? Okay, let's see, who do you want first, and then who can you actually get?
There's no manager I wanted them.
You know the thing is, I would say Conte, but that's deluded. How can we get Conte?
Conte.
I'm like, because he's very good at because he's turned teams around. You get what I mean? Like he's turned Chelsea around, he turned Inter around, and also that's the kind of thing.
I thought you hate the defensively minded managers.
Look, I do, man, but
so you want Conte to play 3
but like I just want Champions League football.
Games with 2 shots on target.
I just want Champions League football. That's all I want, man. That's really all I want again. I just want to hear the theme song. I've been watching the same video every other day on my phone from the Bayern Munich game. I just listen. It's just them singing the anthem. Yeah, nothing else. There's nothing from the game. Just the anthem. Listening to it, I miss that so much. And now this Europa thing. Yeah, I can't do this Europa thing anymore. Like something happens every year with this Europa thing. So like first year it was the whole thing with like the Cologne fans taking over the stadium. Next year it was like it's the picture of me and my dad where it's just like 10 people in our entire block. And I knew two of the other people as well that went to school with them. So like out of the 10 people in our block, I know like 4, including myself. There was that as well. And then we're also going out to Olympiacos in the last minute. And then now this. So like this competition is not treated us well. Thank goodness we're not in it. Hopefully we don't even qualify for this UEFA conferencing, because even winning that seems just like shameful as well. Like you can't qualify Champions League, you get Europa League. You can't even qualify Europa League, you get UEFA Conference. What is that? When I'm playing teams from, what's it like Tingus Pingus and like all these teams from Eastern Europe with like 5-hour travel time, and then we'll be playing on Sundays again. Like I just can't do this anymore, man. I literally can't. Like I'm so broken right now. Like
okay. Easy.
Bro, the thing is, yeah. Hey, why are you laughing, bro? You support Arsenal, bro.
No, yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
don't laugh at me, man.
I can't laugh at the situation we're in. If
What
you can't
about
see
you?
the funny side of things, man, I'll be depressed.
What
yeah, if I don't laugh, you'll cry.
What do you think, Reason? What next? What manager do you want if he gets sacked?
I've not looked at the manager situation, to be honest. If we're going to set Arteta, it needs to be soon, because we need to beat Tottenham to a good manager, basically.
Okay, ideally, who would you want from the available lot? Who would you?
I haven't even looked at who's available.
Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
The thing is, if Thierry Henry becomes manager, yeah, I cannot be Thierry Henry out. I will support this man to League 2. If we are losing every single game, I do not care. I support Henry, not Arsenal Football Club. I'll write to this guy to the death. Like, there's no way I'm calling for him. He's a terrible manager, but like, just do you know what the thing is? Yeah.
Did he do well in Canada? Let's be real. Did he do well? Because he did bad with Monaco, right?
I don't even know how he did in Canada. I really don't. No one's watching the MLS.
What about Patrick Vieira? He's having
No.
Patrick Vieira's Nice, right?
No, he's left Nice. He's not Nice anymore.
In New York.
What, did he get sacked or mutual consent? Or
I think I'm not too sure. We need someone with experience. That's what we need. Experience.
Who's
Okay,
about-
so I've got up a list of like
Roy Hodgson.
free agent managers.
Harry
right?
Redknapp.
Eddie Howe. That's probably the best.
Uh,
Like, oh, Graham Potter actually
Graham Potter.
he plays good football with Brighton. They don't score a lot of goals, but like the way they create a lot of chances, you know, we have a better. I would say we have a better squad than them.
What about Sarri?
No,
nah.
I don't know about sorry, man. Like do you know anything better than Arteta in this moment in time? Anything?
Okay, Breezy, go through the list. I'm interested to see.
Okay, so I'll start with the top, right?
Yeah.
Valverde,
Ooh, better than Arteta.
Setien,
Better than Arteta. I don't even know who that is. Oh no, he's the Barca guy, isn't it? He's still better than Arteta.
Barcelona.
Still better than Arteta. Still better than Arteta. Still better than Arteta.
Frank Lampard.
Better than Arteta.
Wait, hold up. Nah, I think
Keep
it's
going,
better
keep
than
going.
Lampard.
Luis
I think it's
Fernandez.
better than Lampard.
No, he's not.
I don't know who Luis Fernandez is. I think he was a assistant coach.
No more Spaniards, please. Sorry if it sounds xenophobic. No more Spaniards, please.
Allegri.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, Allegri. I would love to see it. Like, I want to see Arsenal play
Really?
5 at the back.
Beggars can't be
5-4-1.
choosers.
What'd you say?
Beggars can't be choosers, but I prefer not to.
It's still better than Emery.
Sarri,
Better than Emery. Better than Arteta. Sorry, Una's better than Arteta.
so Sarri,
Yeah.
Lucien Favre,
Yeah.
former Dortmund,
Yeah.
Spalletti,
Mm.
Marco Silva.
The Watford guy. The Everton.
Hey, don't diss him, man.
Oh, because he's Portuguese.
He won us that first
Man,
Portuguese
man.
cup. You know, he won us that first Portuguese cup for Sporting after a drought, man. That was the guy.
Nah, the guy's so forgettable.
Should have never sacked him.
The guy's so.
He did.
Peterborough.
He started. No, the thing is, his team started well and then just went downhill quick. Like with Watford, I think he was doing well. Then they went downhill quick. Everton
suppose they
doing well
got
went
lucky.
downhill quick. I think he did well at Olympiacos or something in the Champions League. That's why he went to Prem.
Jardim, not been in the job since 2019, end of 2019.
Better than Arteta. Better than Arteta.
Nah, he's better than Arteta for sure. 100.
He's good.
Everyone you said is better than Arteta.
My boy Mark Hughes hasn't managed since 2018. 2018.
Might be good for the relegation battle we're going to be in next year. So.
Bro, the guy almost got
Big. Why didn't you get Big Sam?
Oh, you know what? That's a
That's
shout. That's a shout. Big Sam. You know.
Mark Hughes, yeah.
What's
The guy almost got 2 keys
Chris
relegated.
Wilder? Chris
Um,
Wilder's about as well. Think about that one still. You could have the overlapping centre backs. Rob holding down the wing.
if you want my opinion, right? What we should do is whoever Red Bull Salzburg's next manager is, you just poach him. You poach him.
He's an American guy at the moment, isn't he?
No, he's going to Leipzig because
Leipzig.
Nagelsmann's going to Bayern, so Leipzig are taking the American dude. So whoever signs for Salzburg, you wait a year. If that means we're with Arteta for 1 more year, fine. And then you poach him. You take their scouting network because they run well. They have good. They scout good players. They have they play
Yes,
good
sir.
football.
I kind of was busy saying.
We're talking about how what was it
managers.
Salzburg man, like London Red Bull. I mean, do you know what? When on Pez, yeah, when Arsenal didn't have license, we're North London Red. We're not even Arsenal anymore. This is North London Red. No badges.
Haven't we always been North London Red on Pairs?
Yes.
So we only,
No, as in
He's
this is the real Arsenal. What we watched is called North London Red. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Even on PES 6, yeah, when we moved stadium and we were all licensed, yeah, we were still hybrid instead of Emirates. So moving to Emirates, we've been North London Red since then, in my opinion. The Arsenal thing died a long time ago. We are North London. Since Kroenke took over fully, we are North London Red. Because this club's got no heart, no soul. It's just it's just a franchise at this moment in time. Do you know the thing is? This is a money laundering scheme to fund a Supermax deal for Jokic. This is what Arsenal Football Club is right now. We're funding money for the LA Rams. Was it?
Think about it. You're for a fat Serbian. I mean, he's getting MVP this season, but yeah.
Oh my dear.
Man like Jokic, he's eating from Arsenal.
You know, yeah, in Collins, I bet they don't even train properly in Arsenal. No, actually, they do. Do you know? That's all they do. Do you know the Arsenal account? Do you know all they do is post those mic'd up videos of players shouting during the games and training pictures. That's all they do. Like, because there's nothing else that is positive coming out of this club. You know, I actually might start watching the ladies more often because, you know, that's the only kind of form of success we're actually going to see from an Arsenal team for a very long time. They've got a few good players, Lemina, you know. So, oh man. What does Polly Murray do? What does Polly Murray do?
He's a centre back.
No, but what does he do? What does he do there?
He wins headers, right?
He does the same thing every centre back Arsenal does. Attempt to defend.
Attempt.
But
you know, let me not get into individual players. Let me not get into individual players. Apart from maybe Bellerin.
No. When those clips of Villarreal, the first leg, when the strikers were making so many runs.
My God.
I thought Dick and Mary were just running back in the line. They're like far apart as well. There's a big gap in the team.
I'm telling you, give me an Arsenal shot, I'll do a better job than both of them. Give me wristbands, Arsenal shot, and I'm doing better. And some shin pads, I'll do a better job than both of them.
Bro, they'll come off after 30 minutes, man.
Who me?
Bro, it's still how tiring Premier League is.
Look, my 30 minutes is better than their 90 minutes. That's what I'm telling you just right now. They stink, man.
All right, let's speak about the All English final.
Yeah, the Champions League.
La Champions.
Okay, do you know something? Like, as if anything else couldn't make anything worse about Arsenal. Wenger wanted Kante and Morris, who both managed matches in their respective matches. He wanted them after Leicester won the Premier League, yeah. But Gazidis and Stat DNA said, no, Granit Xhaka and Lucas Perez are better. So we got them instead. With a combined total of 50 million between them. And look where we are now. Okay, anyway, enough about Arsenal. So, for now.
Kante was amazing, man. Amazing. Kante might be the best. No, you know what? Yeah, you know what? The finals are making me say. The Champions League is making me say Kante might be the best midfielder in the world right now.
He ain't even the best DM in the world, bro.
I wouldn't call him a DM, you know.
Bro, did you not see how he played?
I think he's more of a box to box.
Yeah,
he's back to his best, but like he's on the same level as Casemiro. But he's
defensive minded, but he's box to box, in my opinion.
Box to box, yeah, because he runs back and forth. Like
he's a bit more defensive minded. That's about it. Because like in the teams where he's won, when he's looked the best, and that's the Leicester team, and like now, he played in the two.
Yeah.
And then like,
Casemiro is obviously very good. Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's like even when Chelsea won the league as well, Matic is the one that kind of like played more defensively, as in like just stood there, and then Kante's more of a box to box. He was more defensive minded, but he was more box to box. Actually, no, Chelsea played 3. Chelsea played 3-4-3, didn't they? Yeah, they played 3-4-3. So even then, he was in a 2 again, and he was more box to box.
I mean, someone brought it up is Kante's strength, which is where I think Sarri and Lampard went wrong, is that with Kante, you can play a midfield 2 and not get dominated by a midfield 3, which means you can play more people further forward.
Kante's performance, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're surprised by that.
Everything, man.
I think
Chelsea. I wasn't surprised with the Chelsea beating Real Madrid, you know.
I'm not surprised.
From what I've seen, from the most,
I was surprised. No, what surprised me was how bad Real Madrid were, because I expected Real Madrid to go there and win. I actually expected Real Madrid to win, just
Yeah.
not because of they're in such high form, but because the players know the competition so well. Do you get me? And
There's
those
the-
are big players; they can turn it on. But they
I
were
know.
bad, man. They
I
were
know.
terrible.
I think the only thing is that like they're aging though as well, and the way football's transition is more P and P, so like pace and power, and the intensity that Chelsea play with.
Honestly,
It's just like it was too much for like old man
Those
Cruz and
Chelsea
Modric.
balls were stretching too much. All of them.
bro, Cruz. I don't know how Cruz. Cruz played 90 minutes, right?
Yeah.
That guy didn't do anything, man.
Yeah, but
What
he's not-
he did? Okay, he did some pass. His passes weren't even penetrative like that.
The team was the team like
I don't know, man.
four players weren't even-
It was Zidane's fault. It was Zidane's fault. I don't
Everyone
care.
blames
Why is
Zidane.
Zidane playing three at the
Zidane
back
should
when he's
not-
never played that before?
He's not played Hazard.
Because he didn't have.
He
he
should
didn't
have never played
options
Hazard.
right- He didn't have options right back. He had to play Vinicius right wing back, right? Carvajal got injured.
No, if he played a four at the back, he could have played Militão right back. Militão used to play right back before.
But then,
I mean,
like, you have a guy who provides no width as your fullback. He's not going to be an offensive threat.
who?
If you play Militao,
What, as
right-
Militão?
yeah.
He should have just played.
Nah,
Nacho.
he could. Nah, he can get up. He'll cross. Obviously,
Yeah,
not as
but
much
like-
as Vinicius would. But
It'd be like playing Howard as right back like Germany did. Like, he's not going to do anything. He'll be a body, but like there'll be no offensive threat. You could pass the you
Okay.
could give the ball to the right hand side all day long, and you know that there's never going to be a good cross coming in.
But Vinicius is probably Real Madrid's most dangerous winger. Him and Asensio. So you're
Oh,
playing
how
wing
have
back.
times fallen? If
Where
if Vinicius,
He's not even getting as high up the pitch. Though.
You know, Vinicius
is
He's
not
not
Brazilian.
acting like Chelsea
Vinicius
that
isn't
dangerous.
Brazilian either.
But I mean,
But
it
nah,
depends-
Vinicius can dribble.
He's not
Vinicius can
Brazilian.
dribble.
He's lying. He's not Brazilian.
Bro, stop,
He's from
man.
Lagos.
He can dribble like a
He's from
Brazilian.
Lagos.
Bro, tell me Vinicius' dribbling style doesn't remind you a bit of Robinho's. Robinho is much better,
Which Robinho?
but the style is similar.
I don't know which Robinho you're talking about. He
Bro,
plays like
come
Matthew.
on, man.
Plays like Matthew Everton.
No, Stephen was a good man.
Wait, Breezy, would you not play?
Yeah, I don't care. That is on. No. I just want to rant again. That is on Zidane.
Wait, so I mean, what did you say?
Three at the back, bro.
Yeah, would you not play Nacho right back and Militao and
I mean, yeah, because naturally can play there. It's just, I think if you want to exploit the right hand side, you play attacking minded players there. It's not like a right wing back is going to be forced to come back all the time. With a front at the back, the right CP
Yeah.
can cover. So it's not like he has to come back every single time.
Nah, I agree, man. If you play natural dead and play your normal formation, your players would have been much more used to it.
They're professionals.
Benzema hardly got the ball in an attacking position.
yeah,
That's not.
Why is he going too defensive? He needs to go.
Well, I'm saying if Carvajal was fit, they would play for the back and it'd be fine.
Yeah, well,
And
just
who is their backup right back? Lucas Vasquez. He's injured. as
That's
well.
why I brought on Zidane. I don't care, man.
it's Nacho.
Bro, you can
no,
Nacho
but-
has played right back bare times.
Yeah, but I know he's played. But
Militao
he's
has
not,
as well.
not second choice. Militao and Nacho are not second choice. It was Lucas Vasquez, wasn't it? And
But
he's
you're
injured.
changing. But the thing is, you're changing your whole system, and you're playing a left winger at right wing back.
I mean,
It is as well.
personally, I would have put Hazard there and put Vinicius further forward. if I
Chelsea
had
had the
to
best
do
player in the world as well.
Hazard was very bad, and Hazard was playing for Chelsea. Oh, my mother's life! I swear to God, Hazard was playing against Real Madrid.
You didn't see him smiling after the game.
In the
No,
words of
No,
Benzema.
if I say what, the ultras are going to kill him. Yeah. Imagine what. Remember, he won 4 Champions Leagues. Bale has won, and they were throwing bricks at his car. What do you think they're going to do to Hazard?
Wait, they threw
Right.
bricks at whose car?
They were throwing
Oh.
bricks at Bale's car. Like Madrid
I
fans.
swear.
Yeah.
Nah.
What do you think they're going to do to
Fam.
Hazard?
Oh, thinking about it, what the hell?
Hey,
did they-
those pictures were terrible, man. How
No,
could you
yeah.
be smiling
Bro,
after the
no,
game?
No, like on the
You
pictures,
guys
bro. I
should
look
have
smiling
got
like
slapped up.
in the tunnel or
You
something.
You had a honestly, he had a terrible performance. His team lost badly, and he's smiling like that.
That's
Like,
that's always
like he's
that's always
watching
been
comedy,
Hazard, man.
bro.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about any of that.
That was bad.
To me, the only
they'll
good thing
murk
about
his
that
part.
performance was Courtois.
Yeah,
Courtois
Yeah.
was good.
It was the
Courtois
only
was
positive thing about that team.
nah. Benzema was good as well.
When are we gonna put Money Mace up there?
Courtois, Benzema, Modric tried. Militao tried, but he had two, bruv. I even felt sorry for him. It was like he was playing right back and centre back same time.
Do you know what? Yeah, I don't care. They were always gonna win that match for me, Chelsea, because they have Mason Mount on their team. The best player in. You know what? If Chelsea win the Champions League and England somehow win the Euros, this guy has to win the Ballon d'Or for me. I don't care what anyone says. I don't even know what is about this guy, yeah. Because like, if you look at players like Grealish is probably better than him, yeah. But Mount just gets the job done. Like he's just so effective. It's like
Mount is good.
It's like he's got a spirit of Lampard.
I feel you.
We're living within him. Like he was Lampard's son and just carrying on the legacy. That's what he's doing. Been at the club since he was 7 years old, and now he's taking them to the Champions League final. That's what football's about, man.
He actually does everything, you know. Like he'll fight for his team. He'll do techie things. He'll shoot. He'll score.
He's the best player in the world. That's what he is.
Bro, relax, man.
This guy's been on fire this season, man. Even when they weren't playing well, this guy was the one pulling the strings for them or trying to get something happening.
Can I just point out that Chelsea with Pulisic, Werner, Havertz, and Mount have 4 very promising players.
Yeah.
Even a month ago, people would have been like 3-4 of those guys, or 2 of those guys are trash.
Yeah,
bro, I'm still Havertz played alright, but for me, it's okay. Yeah, maybe promising. Werner, I'm still.
No, he still stinks. He still stinks. He still stinks.
I thought he had a very good game.
I don't like
him. 2 very good games.
Do you know the thing is about this Chelsea team? Yeah, they don't strike fair in your heart. Do you get what I mean? They don't like. They're like. I won't say they're mediocre, or whatever, but they're just like very well coached. That's what I think. That's probably the best way to put it, because they don't really have any players going forward that, maybe apart from Mount. You got Havertz, Werner, Pulisic. They're like here and there players. They're not like players that strike fair into defenders' hearts when they see them.
Ziyech as well. Ziyech doesn't get more minutes. Ziyech is a very good player. I feel like Ziyech, for me, out of all the players you listed, apart from Mount,
Ziyech is a Tesco Valley Morris.
He's the best one there.
He's a Tesco Valley Morris.
Still sick, bro. Like,
I don't even know. Like he's all right. He doesn't do anything for me. Like he's just been there.
Really?
Yeah. He looks nice on the ball. That's about it.
Okay. This is the first time like Chelsea don't have like superstar expensive players.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have said. They didn't have like a superstar in their team.
They were like I mean,
they cost superstar money.
Yeah,
apart from Mount,
for real, that team cost P. That team cost money.
They're not like established. They were like investment future prospects.
Okay, so do you know as well? Like even like respect to Thiago Silva as well, because he's 38 or 36 or how did he 36 back-to-back Champions League finals? Him and Tuchel. So no, we should talk about Tuchel as well, because what he's done with this Chelsea team has been remarkable, man.
Incredible.
Is it him being remarkable?
But that defense is so good.
Is it him being remarkable, or is it Lampard being trash?
No, it's him being remarkable. They had a good squad. It's a bit of both, to be fair.
Nah. It's Tuchel being remarkable.
It's a bit of both.
Nah, it's Tuchel, man.
It's a bit of both.
But you could tell the team transformed like 180 after he joined. Genuinely.
What is it like? The first 8 games they didn't concede or something, or they didn't lose the first 8 games under him or something like that. There was something like that kind of stat, was it?
It's a ridiculous stat. I need to find it. Give me.
Can I also say Rudiger's been a beast?
Oh, he was possessed yesterday.
Bro. Not yesterday. In every game recently.
No, but like yesterday, he was possessed.
Yesterday, he was possessed. He was different.
You know, he plays very aggressive. You know, like
see him in the first leg. Even in the first leg, I like the bro. That is one of my favorite centre backs in the world. I can't lie. I should have put him in my team for Champions League. That guy is
Every time I see him, the guy has been sick since Tuchel joined. Like the guy has been different.
I think that's one of the benefits of a three at the back system as
Bro.
well, you know, because like when you play three at the back, your defenders aren't your centre backs aren't exposed as much, so like you know they can kind of like cover up each other's weaknesses in that sense. So like they've been a very good solid three, the Chelsea three at the back. So it's mostly been Christensen, Silva, and Silva since he's been back, and Rudiger, right?
Yeah.
Zuma's not really. He's been playing here and there, but he's not the one that's like the first.
Yeah.
He's
Sometimes Aspilicueta as well.
Oh yeah,
Aspilicueta is either playing centre back or right wing back.
no, Aspilicueta. You know, I respect him.
Instead of
Aspilicueta as well.
Christensen.
Because he's playing right wing
Yeah.
back at his age. He doesn't really have the legs going forward, but he still like pulls out performances for Chelsea.
I like him. He's very reliable. He's a very reliable player.
Yeah.
Also, Jorginho. Tuchel's got Jorginho defending properly, man. Jorginho looks solid. I don't care, but bruh. Have you guys seen Jorginho defend like this?
No,
I didn't watch him at Napoli, so I can't talk about his
in
time
different
there.
class, man.
Did you see him? Did you see
No.
how he was getting ran past
Yeah, like
before? Bruh.
compared to him under Lampard or Sarri, he's a very more solid player now. It seems under Tuchel.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, look, I reckon. I won't be surprised. I told you guys they could actually win the whole thing. I told you guys.
Yeah.
No, it's a final. Anything can happen, isn't it?
I hope so.
No, because on the two-leg game, I think City could Wolverhampton them. But a one-off game, Chelsea have a very big chance to win it.
As long as you can score, I'll be happy. I'll be alright.
Okay, let's speak about the other game. The best team in the world, the best manager in the world, the best.
Hey, hold on. Before you start, I found this stat, right? And in 4 months at Chelsea, Tuchel has now beaten Zidane, Guardiola, Klopp, Simeone twice, Mourinho, and Ancelotti without conceding a single goal in any of those 7 games.
That's insane.
Actually, no. He conceded the goal against Zidane.
Was that yesterday? Oh, wait.
No. He's beating them though without conceding a
first
goal
leg,
though.
But still.
You get what I mean? Like he's beating.
Oh,
like, yeah.
Yeah. I get you. Okay, that's 6 though. Even if, regardless, it's sick. Boiling out.
Yeah. So what do you want to start with? Do you want to talk about City first, or do you want to talk about the Parisians?
Let's talk about Parisians because these frauds, yeah. Okay. Nah.
Are you frauds for a £1 billion team beating another £1 billion team? It's oil money versus oil money.
The team is not all that. So defensively, they are not all that.
They were terrible defensively yesterday.
They are not all that. They are just simply not all that. Think about it, like.
Yeah. Look at the players they have. Look at the players they have. It's what
City's a superior team.
Yeah, but compare man for man those defenses and compare how much they cost.
But still, they just shambolic.
Yeah, Diallo was not expensive. It's Florenzi's alone, I think.
But still, they're shambolic.
Kimpembe was terrible in both legs, in my opinion.
They're shambolic.
That's what you get when you have a centre back who wears Mercurials. That's what you're gonna get. I'm telling you, every centre back that wears Mercurials is dead. Every single one.
No.
Remember Gallas?
Tell
me one good. Tell me
I
one
don't know
good.
why I like Gallas.
Because he probably did some shag or something like that.
I don't know why I like Gallas,
okay.
but I like Gallas.
Name
Marcos Rojo, the guy.
Oh, see what I mean?
Dangerous.
See, can you see? All of them have like some kind of. None of them. They're all just unstable people. All 3 of them. Like you can't name me one good centre back that's worth
let me think. There must be a good centre back
Nope.
that's warm vapors.
Absolutely, there's been none. 0. Look, David's typing because that's how we have to go. We have to go to Google to just find this.
Yeah.
Kempembe's had some very good games.
No, Kimpembe was a fraud. No, Kimpembe was bad. Was so dead.
No. In the ties, in these ties, he was a fraud. But against in previous games, he was good.
Nah, that whole PSG team was a disgrace.
That must be.
Especially
Bro, I can't even think of. You know what, sir?
Their childish
I
behavior.
can't even think of that many centre backs that were Mercurials apart from you,
exactly.
Can't find any.
Yourself.
Apart from the only one I thought of was Ruben Semedo just now, and he went prison for a bit.
Exactly, unstable, all of them.
No, but
Funes Mori.
Mm,
Man, this man.
Baller.
no.
But I'm just very disappointed in PSG. I expected so much better. Man.
They lost their heads, man.
I do not.
They got
I do
frustrated. Lost
not
their
need a
heads.
Man. I did not need a Man City Champions League. I actually understand them getting frustrated and
why?
me wanting Man City to win. I actually like that they showed some heart. But
No,
it
no,
was just
that was not hard. That was lack of discipline. You show hard by trying to win the game or trying to get something from the game. You don't take it out by kicking out the opponents.
the game was lost, man.
So what? But you, I don't know, play with some kind of like
I
pride.
was
Just try and get something.
Icardi.
Oh, let's not talk about him.
Icardi was
Let's
not
not
the
talk about
right
Icardi.
striker for that game.
Oh my god.
No. You know, I'm not blaming Icardi himself because what he did with the ball wasn't actually that bad. But he's the type of
Good
player
defense.
that he's not gonna make runs for you. He's not gonna like be dragging the ball up field. He needs crosses or through balls and finishing. None of him, no crosses, no through balls got supplied to him that night. Neymar had a chance to slip in and he didn't. He decided to go all the way around, not even attempt to dribble and shoot straight at the
Okay,
top.
okay, Micael, would you trust Icardi? Would you trust a man that went to another man's house, stole his wife, kids, got his tattoo?
Big
Would
man,
you trust him? Would you trust him?
let's not bring
I wouldn't. Like, I understand my person.
life into this. You
No, but
don't know the house environment. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
I see.
Icardi banged for Inter when Inter were a dead team.
And now they've
But
sold him and won the
look
league.
at them now.
They sold him and won the league. Exactly, David.
Bruv, they changed the whole team, man. Chill.
I guarantee you, if
Um,
Icardi was still at Inter when Conte came in, Conte would have kicked him out because he doesn't like strikers who can't do anything except for finish.
Lukaku and Icardi have banged more than Lukaku and Lautaro.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Personally.
Why is Lukaku single?
This guy.
No.
Hey,
No.
nah. I think Pochettino got it wrong, man. Pochettino got it wrong.
Who should he have started up? Right? Should have started Keane because Mbappe was like, he wasn't fit to.
Keane,
Yeah, would you start Keane?
bro. Keane could have run, or if he, I don't know if it would be a thing to start Neymar like as a false nine or something, and then have Di Maria Draxler.
Speaking of Neymar, where does he really go from
Sarabia
here?
or something. I don't know.
Where does he really go from here? Because he tried to do like the Kyrie Irving thing, where I want to be the star player, blah blah blah. It's not worked out now. It's been what? This is his fifth season. Fourth season, I want to say. Well, at least he's improved in like the aspects.
Do you think he did enough over?
In terms of performance, no, because I understand maybe Man City were definitely the better team, but sometimes when you're a player like Neymar, other players look to you to like be the inspiration, be the spark. You didn't really see that from Neymar. You saw that in the first half of the first leg, but apart from that, you did.
I saw it more from Di Maria. Personally.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Di Maria was the one you should see like trying to get the team full, trying to make something happen. Neymar tried, but you expect more from him. You get what I mean? Like, remember the actual game against PSG when he's at Barca, the 6-1. Do you remember that? Like, he was the one that was like spared.
Exactly.
But we don't see that now. Like,
he was the guy.
At the same time,
but
the rest of the team, like the likes of Herrera, Paredes, he plays with like heart at the same time.
Also, yeah, why did he start Herrera? I would for Danilo.
I don't know, in midfield.
Gay was suspended, but Danilo gave two very good performances against Bayern Munich.
Do you know what? Do you know who's probably underrated as well? Verratti was probably the best player over both ties. Over both ties, he was probably the best player.
Yeah, he was good.
Verratti is very good. He has always been very good.
He was probably the best player on the pitch on Tuesday, but it just wasn't working out for them.
No, but guys, but the whole...
Man City played very well on the counter, though.
Man City, that was a great performance from City.
They were doing well.
Everyone in that City team was like Stones, Diaz blocking shots, Ederson with the assist essentially for the first goal.
Zinchenko was solid.
Zinchenko,
Very solid.
You know what?
Better
Nah,
than the
let me
right player.
complain one more time. Let me
Okay.
complain one more time.
You can talk about the ref.
Fernandinho, yeah, I hate him. I hate this guy. It's not even. You know what? I wish I was like Fernandinho and I could do this many fouls without getting a yellow
No.
card. Bro.
Do
What
you know
is
what the
he
thing
doing?
is? I feel sorry for people
How
who,
does
like,
he get away with?
people who put in the acca. You know, people usually put like, so and so to get yellow card. People probably had this guy to get yellow card in that game, yeah, and they were probably like throwing their phones on the
Bruh.
floor, seeing this guy not getting booked after like 12 fouls, not one getting yellow. It was his birthday, innit?
I'm like,
He got cards for his birthday, but not a yellow one. So
bro, people are dribbling and he's kicking them in the leg behind, dragging people, pushing. What?
Okay, there is an art to it, yeah. And nah.
Oh my gosh.
The PSG were doing the opposite.
I actually understand why these PSG guys got pissed off and started kicking these guys down.
Bro,
Because
they
the
lost
referee
game.
was not
They lost
giving
the game.
anything.
What they did was not warranted. They lost the game. Like, why are you doing it? You should be petty.
The ref ruined it, man. But
Yeah, but you don't
Man City deserved to. I'm not saying that PSG did not do enough, but the referee also, he didn't even have to do that much.
do you know what the goals reminded me like? You know, sorry to bring up North London Red again, but you know when they played against Man United in the semi-final of the Champions League a few years ago, like, and they just scored goals on a counter attack.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, especially Mars' second goal. Like, it was just like kind of when United played Arsenal in the Champions League semi-final in like 2009. That's it was like kind of
Oh,
similar.
I thought you said a few years ago. I'm like, what?
A few
Yeah.
more than 10 actually.
Yeah.
Remember
Like the
Ronaldo's second
Mahrez
goal?
counter.
Yeah.
The Mahrez counter. Is that the one? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Very similar
Exactly.
to that.
Nah, man. Man City were good because they were patient, innit?
Yeah.
They were just very patient. The whole
You know
team.
what? Going back. No. I need to write one more time. Did you see when Neymar got shrugged off the ball by Mahrez?
Yes.
This guy, I'm like, how's this guy gonna win Ballon d'Or if Mahrez shoulder barged this guy off, man?
No, he doesn't care about Ballon d'Or
Nah.
anymore.
That was
He cares about what poker stars, Fortnite, all that stuff. He doesn't care about football anymore. Football's just like a hobby to him now. He probably gets paid more from the other stuff.
I've got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
If Man City win the Champions League final, how close is Mahrez to being in the African GOAT conversation?
if
like pretty
Man
far
City win it, I think he is in the conversation
The goal. Nah.
in terms of African, because if he wins it, he has a case for being actually.
Bro, Salah's a good.
Nah, you know what? Because he doesn't even start all the time for City.
No, but
Yeah,
that's not down to him though. That's like Pep likes to chop and change a lot.
Yeah. I don't think he's
I
in the
felt-
same level as so Salah, Drogba.
I don't think he's hit the heights of like a Salah in 17, 18 yet, but
Yeah,
Yeah, but Salah's doing now.
but his story is just incredible though. He was playing like what?
technically,
Oh, his first touch is so good as well. Like, he always takes the first touch. You know when they were like, there's always a long ball to him. Yeah, he always takes it in his stride first time. It just looks so nice.
It's mad. Yeah, it's mad.
honestly, man.
Really, he's a very sick player. He's an incredibly sick player. Like, he's an African great, but I wouldn't say he's on that tier of the other three, personally, for me.
Yeah,
Who's-
does
so-
Salah have an AFCON?
No, I don't think he does.
Lost in the final. They lost in the final against Cameroon.
If they win the Champions League, what's it called?
He's won
Mahrez
everything.
will have an AFCON and a Champions League.
An African player of the year, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, he must have won.
After the season of last year.
Drogba also doesn't have an AFCON.
Wait, who's your goat though? Who's your African goat?
probably because I didn't see George Weah play, so let's get rid of him, even though he might be in the conversation.
Yeah.
Even though he's
But
won the
what
Ballon d'Or.
happened-
That's the only kind of thing from people from our
Yeah.
generation can say.
From
Bro.
all the players I've watched, I think it's hard to say clear, but I think Yaya Toure is clear of the other Africans. Like Eto'o and Drogba
Really?
for me are close.
I think
Well, I
You
think
mean,
Yaya
you
Toure
mean best? You mean by goat? Do you mean best? Or
Best.
best.
Any-
Not
any
favorite,
definition.
best.
best Yaya Toure.
Ooh, yes, I love Yaya Toure, but I think overall Eto'o all around.
It's close for me, but I don't know.
Did Yaya Toure win the Champions League?
Yeah. 08, 09.
Then I'm going, yeah. I like Eto was sick as well. Salah's in the conversation for sure.
The thing is, I think Eto's got the legacy thing over a lot of the other players. Eto and Drogba have a legacy over, I think, Toure.
Mhm.
Because I think Eto put like Eto put was like the face of African football. Like he puts it on the map. He made it big.
That is true. No, but
So-
that's why I didn't say Drogba, for example.
Drogba stopped the Civil War, though, to be fair. So, you know.
Drogba stopped the civil war, but
Fine.
he doesn't
That's
have
good,
he
that's
doesn't
good.
have
But
a
that's-
bro.
he-
Drogba doesn't have an AFCON. The year
It's
he
true.
retired from Ivory Coast won.
Well, yeah, Toure was part of that team, man.
They went to the final though. They lost to Egypt.
Yeah, he missed the penalty.
Yeah,
And, so, no, they lost to Zambia as well.
Zambia, bro, Zambia.
Yeah. Let's not move too much far away from the City PSG game. So, the other standout performances from that game was probably Phil Foden. You know.
Stand out.
Yeah, other standout performances, I said.
Bro.
100%.
He's cold, man. Like, I don't believe he's
Mhm.
from England. He's probably from Spain. I'm just saying, you know, just put the line in the head to look like he's from Stockport or something. He's not.
He's so neat, man. He's so neat on the ball. He's so like aesthetic as well.
What do you
But
say
I
is-
think that needs to improve.
I'll-
his
No.
Yeah, he's finishing.
I love
Because he
the way
shoots
he
straight at the
plays.
keeper when he
Yeah,
shoots.
he needs to improve. Yeah, 100%. He could have scored 2 or 3 goals in those couple of ties.
Like, he's like a mixture of Mahrez and Grealish.
Yeah.
That's why he kind of plays like.
He's so neat. He's so neat.
This guy's just been chilling at City for like 3 years, getting like charity minutes, and suddenly now he's one of the best players in their team. He's taking Sterling's place effectively.
Guys.
He's basically both-footed as well.
Mm.
Like his right foot is very good. He's a baller, man. He's a baller. You know what? I'm calling it now. Yeah. If English press don't ruin Phil Foden, like hype him up too much, yeah. Ballon d'Or incoming.
Do you know what? Like, because like you say that, but look at the players his age. So would you say he's like the best under 21 right now?
Yeah.
So he's better than Haaland. He's better than.
I was Haaland.
Haaland.
Oh
No.
Or something.
No, I'm taking Haaland, but after Haaland,
probably him.
right now, I'm taking Foden over
Yeah.
Sancho.
So, but at least he's probably the best youngster in England. So he's better than Sancho.
But I don't think the thing is, I don't think these other guys will dominate Ballon d'Or like Ronaldo, Messi did.
Oh, no one is going to.
Exactly.
No
So
one's going to.
these guys all could have a chance, really.
Okay, I see what you mean.
All right, guys. If imagine if City win the Champions League,
Nah, I don't want to.
Benjamin Mendy, greatest cheerleader of all time.
Without a doubt.
Listen,
He's gonna be full kit. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna get full kit. He's gonna get water. Just gonna pour in his face. So he looks like he's sweating as well. Taking pictures of the trophy, and he's gonna do all of that, man.
Like he'll be the most hype person there. You know he'll be the most he'll be leading the celebrations.
do you know what? Yeah. Now I actually want to give props to Benjamin Mendy because I could not be like that. I could not be. I would not be as gassed as that. But he is, and it's good for the team spirit. It actually is good for the team spirit when you think about it. To have a guy on the bench being so supportive.
That's true. I agree. Actually.
Dolphin squad.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you'd have like, other guys on the bench would just be like, I didn't play.
Yeah, fam. If that was me, I'm not even getting them. I'm not accepting the medal, man. I did not win.
Bruv,
You're not accepting the medal. A Champions League.
He'll be.
If I-
don't move. This guy thinks this is Anelka, bro.
Bro, I'm taking
If I
one.
played 0 games and then when the comments say, "Oh, well done, here's your medal," no, I'm
Dude,
not.
No. Mendy's played in the
I want to do
Champions
what
League.
Brewster did, you know, take a trim.
If I played,
Well, I'm gonna
I
get a
mean,
trim with my finger medal around my neck. Without playing a single game, I'll do the same as Brewster.
if I played like 90 minutes in the whole run, I'm not taking a medal, man.
What do you mean? It's a Champions League. It's not like it's Carabao. I'm taking
Oh.
it. This is a once in a lifetime kind of thing.
Mendy is going to be the first person there receiving that. True. That
2 more questions. So like one of them maybe we can kind of
Wait.
What?
Wait, Breezy is right. Mendy's only played 1 game in the Champions League this season.
It's mad.
But
So
he's been injured a lot of the time.
No, that's obviously, but yeah.
He's been injured a lot. You know what? If I'm Mendy, I don't care. The thing is, he's actually worked hard for the team, gassing them up, taking pictures with them, whatever, snaps. You get what I'm saying? He's worked hard for it, man.
The question I want to ask you is Guardiola, if they win the Champions League, the greatest manager of all time?
How
Nah,
many Champions Leagues do they have? 3.
This will be his third year.
he's still behind Ferguson in terms of modern managers.
I don't know, because Ferguson was a good manager. If you listen to a lot of things he said, the people around him were better than him at what he did. He was just a very good manager himself. So like Mullinson was a better coach than him. He had etc. stuff like that. And his kind of philosophy was if I can do your job better than you, why should I employ you? So that's why he always employed people better around him and always like changed up. And that's why he was so successful for a long time. Whereas people with Guardiola, when they talk about him, he does everything. So man management, tactics, blah, blah, blah. So like Guardiola's more like an all-round thing. I think the only thing that kind of goes against Guardiola is like the fact that he's been like, you know, handed top teams on a plate with like unlimited budgets almost. But it's just the way they've played football. It's like I've never seen you never see dominance or kind of like the rest of the league kind of try to adapt to their style of football.
I agree. You just dominate.
One thing though, for example, like the Champions Leagues that Mourinho has won have been with worse teams. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, that's cool, but you can't.
So they've been like a bigger do you get what I'm saying? It kind of is, but it isn't.
Do you know the thing is like with Mourinho and like you can kind of throw Wenger in there as well, yeah. The last few years of their career kind of dampens.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it dampens their kind of perspective of being called a GOAT, or whatever. Yeah,
I agree with you. For me right now, Sir Alex.
Okay. David, what'd you say? Would you say if Guardiola wins, would he still be the GOAT? Will he be the GOAT? Should I say?
He's 100% in the conversation now. Even if he doesn't touch the Champions League ever again, he's in the conversation. But I know for me it's weird because I don't buy into this. He's always been handed a good team kind of thing. Yeah. Because every top managers these days don't touch, unless you're Ancelotti, they don't touch mid-table or kind of lower teams. So I don't know.
Okay.
And yeah, so for me, he's up there. He needs to do it for a bit longer. Maybe if he gets the next Champions League after that, we'll probably cement it.
Okay, and then last question. So predictions: who's going to win Europa? Who's going to win Champions League? Just say it. So I'm going to go City and United.
Chelsea United.
City United.
City United. Okay, so if you support Villarreal, sorry. Anyway, that's been us.
All right, thanks for listening, guys.
See you.